You know one of the stupidest stuff people do on the internet? Take advice, relationship advice, marriage advice, right? From people that's never been married, from people that's single, and from people that's not successfully, happily married, right? Now, question. Would you take financial advice from somebody that's broke and ain't got no money? I don't think you would. I don't think you would take financial advice from someone that's broke and ain't got no money. Someone that cannot show you no receipt of them reaping financial rewards, right? Only a dumb person would actually take advice from that person, regardless if it's a man or woman. But I found it very ironic that women and men are on the internet taking advice from people that's not successfully married and old and on how to get married, right? It's crazy to me because it's like the blind leading the stupid. That's what it is. The blind leading the stupid. Because you got to be stupid to follow a blind person. You got to be stupid to follow a blind person, right? And you'll be surprised how many people are following these people about relationship advice. And their ass is not in no relationship, or their ass is not in a successful relationship. If they do married, the marriage is not success. The marriage is probably torture and torment, or the relationship probably torture and torment. But people on here swearing by these people, yeah, I'm going to take her advice, I'm going to take his advice. What receipt does they have? And even if they're married, are they successfully married? And I understand a lot of people don't want to get married, and a lot of people want to use people for what they got, which is that's your own personal insecurity that you need to work within yourself. If you want to use a man, if a woman want to use a man for his money, or a man want to use a woman for her body, that's self. That says a lot about self. That says a lot about you. To me, that says a lot about you. That says you are a horrible person. If you want to use a man for his money, as a woman, you're a horrible person. And if you want to use a woman for her body, as a man, you're a horrible person. And listen, we're talking about grown people. We're not talking about kids. We're not talking about when you're teenagers and your early 20s. We're talking about people in their 30s and 40s and 50s, right? Grown people. This doesn't apply to teenagers and people in their early 20s, because you got to go through life to learn a lot of stuff, right? You got to go through a little bit of ups and downs here and there, and little bumps in the road for you to understand that that's not the way to conduct yourself, and that's not the way to live. But I found it so funny that there's so many people on here telling you, man, this is how you get a wife, or this is how you get a rich man, and their ass ain't got no rich man. Or even if they do get rich men, the rich men don't stay with them, and they will be like, oh, listen, only guys I date are millionaires and guys that got money. But dating somebody doesn't necessarily mean the person want to be with you, right? If I say the only girls I mess with are girls that look like, this is just an example, Kim Kardashian or Beyonce or Kelly Rowland and Ashanti, but I'm single as hell, I ain't got no girl, I'm not married to one of them girls, right? What kind of information can I give you on to return that person? Because the thing of the matter is this, and this is the truth. Anybody can get anybody if you're willing to play the game. That's the truth. If you're willing to play the game and go through the bullshit, anybody can get anybody. But this is the thing. Retain is the problem. Keeping the person, that's the problem. Because most people come out here and they put their representative forward, right? They put the fake version of themselves forward because they trying to trap the person. But to actually retain the person, to keep the person, they can't, because they're not showing their true self. They're not showing their true self, and eventually the truth is going to come out. And when the truth does come out, what does the person say? Well, this is not you. I can't rock with this because this is not you. And most of the time, a lot of people try to keep that person, that fake rendition of themselves, and then they end up being miserable, torturing their own self because they know that's not them. Why would you go through that? I don't understand. Why would someone put themselves through that? Why would someone pretend to be someone who they're not just because they want to attract a certain caliber of a man or a certain type of a woman? And you know, bro, your pockets don't run like that. You cannot maintain that money over a lifetime. Lady, you know you're not that type of person. You cannot be that way over a lifetime. But you guys come out here with this fakeness trying to impress people that is not probably best for you. I just find it crazy.